Welcome to Addicted2Triathlon. Have you been doing triathlons for years, or do you want to do your first one, but you don't know how to start? Listen to our podcast, check out our articles and our videos, and ask us some questions. We would love to be a part of your journey to become addicted to triathlon.
Okay, welcome to Addicted to Triathlon, episode number 12.
Yeah.
This will be a potpourri.
What is potpourri?
Potpourri. Miscellaneous.
Yeah, true.
Miscellaneous.
Yeah.
Or miscellaneous.
Yeah.
Podcasts. We're going to talk about a bunch of different things. So what's the first thing we're going to talk about?
Something about triathlon.
Okay.
I was like driving this week thinking, why do I like to do this triathlon? Why do I like this pain? Why do I like the burning? Why do I like the endurance? Why do I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning and do this?
So you need to go see a medical doctor for psychologist, psychiatrist.
Yeah, like today on the training, I was feeling pain, and I'm like, oh, not pain, like burning.
Well, first you woke up at 4.
Yeah.
So you could eat.
I'm like, what the heck am I doing up?
I know. I do that sometimes. What is this waking up early?
It's dark.
Well, we found out our big pool, outdoor pool, opens on Saturday at 5 in the morning.
It was nice. We had the whole place to ourselves.
But they turned the lane lines.
It's okay. We
the
adjusted.
short way instead of the long way.
Yeah.
And it's yards, 25 yards the short way. The long way, it's 50 meters. So we adjusted, like you said.
Yeah.
So the reason we got up early instead of going later was we had a bike ride, 56-mile bike ride.
So John put in the training plan to start doing a big brick. So
you finished it, and you actually did 2/3 of your 70.3.
And I felt a little tired, but not drained, and
you only threw up twice.
And I threw up twice. I was trying to drink fast and just get my drinks done, basically. But that's another thing. But
so why are you doing all this?
It makes you feel alive. I don't know. I don't know.
You asked a question and you don't know the answer?
Well, I mean, health. I feel really much stronger than I used to than when we first started.
Yeah, when you were questioning that you could even do it.
My butt is smaller.
Yeah, that's true. I'm riding behind you, looking at your butt.
I'm the local legend on Strava. No, that's not really. That's just fake. Why? It feels good. It feels good to be strong. I'm almost 50. John can tell you his age, but just makes me feel strong and young and as we always say, like, what else is there to do? You sleep in, then you wake up, have your cup of coffee, watch your news, and then start the Netflix marathon. And then by 10 o'clock, you're done. I'm bored.
You need something to do.
Yeah.
So your why is you need something to do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like crocheting, that's boring.
Putting puzzles together.
Sewing, that's fun, but you can only do it so long. Puzzles, you can only do so long. I like puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching movies. There is more to my life than just triathlons. So like movies, I like doing puzzles. I like watching hockey, the Slamma Jamma, Boston Bruins, go Bruins. And
Formula One racing.
Formula One racing we like.
We're different.
We're weird. We don't like to. We used to watch football and basketball, and
it's more fun to watch the others.
It's all political now. It's annoying. I love traveling, but that costs a lot of money. Yeah, I have a lot of hobbies other than triathlon.
Okay. My why is to be in better shape, have better health. Mm-hmm. So I have a stomach problem, so the the more I lose weight, the less it becomes an issue. So Katelyn makes me eat good food, but then I talk her into getting bad food. So it works out.
But my weakness is ice cream.
Yeah.
I can always eat ice cream.
So we have
Yours is potato chips.
Yes, because I need the salt for working out.
Yeah.
That's my reason. And I like to eat. So those are my two, but mostly my health.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next question?
Came up with, which goes along like why. So you love to do triathlon, but you're doing all this triathlon. So how do you not burn out doing it?
Yeah.
So like my answer for me, my personal is I just try to like do fun stuff. Like, I don't know. We have like 2 different bikes now. So John was going to take me on this trail and stuff like that, like extra kind of bike riding. I don't know what you call it, trail riding or just.
It would actually work.
Like road riding. I don't know.
The road bikes, we could actually use it for gravel bikes.
That would be fun.
So
we'll have to try that.
We found out that around where we live, there's some little trails that you could go on. So we'll just go try that. And they're fat tire bikes, so fatter tire bikes.
Yeah.
So used to ride it on to work, and used to go into there's a couple areas that were kind of wet and muddy, and instead of, if we took our tri bike on there, you'd slip and crash, but these bikes just go right through it. So
so like a different kind of bike riding. Like swimming, sometimes John tells me to use like, what do you call it? The
pool toys?
The pool toys. That kind of makes it more fun, but at the same time, you're working out.
Yeah, or those drills. Remember when we were doing?
The drills.
Yeah. We
usually
fun. Do that at the beginning, but Katelyn laughs at me when I do them because I can't do them. Like was it the side swimming?
Yeah, those are fun. Yeah.
You're all laughing at me because I don't move in the water when I do it.
Yeah. And then on the other hand of not doing any bike riding or running or swimming, we've went golfing. I mean, you could do stuff like that. Extra, to do a workout instead of swimming, biking, running, you could go and golf.
That helps you with burnout.
You have to do something fun.
Okay.
Like
have you even got burnout yet? Have you ever had burnout?
Yeah. Well, not as much as you, but I've gotten tired of working out, but I've always tried to do something else.
But why? Why did you get burnt out? What happened?
I just got bored doing the same thing constant, the same thing over and over and over.
Because you didn't see any improvement? Or because it was just the same thing over and over?
The same thing over and over.
Oh. Because like today you were riding your bike and you were like, I gotta beat my time. Time.
So, I mean, I do stuff like that to try to, that it's, it adds a little extra. And then I was like going up the hills and I was like adjusting my body and doing the forward body. I don't know what you call it. Trying to get up the hills a little faster with the momentum.
Okay. So, yeah, the bike ride that we do is 4.5 loops around our neighborhood, which has...
Well, it's not really a neighborhood. It's just the big community.
Yeah, it's got 18 hills, which is good because then you get to practice that going up the hills.
Yeah.
And you go like crazy up them the first lap and then the second lap, and then you slow down.
Yeah.
The third and the fourth lap.
Yeah, well, while I'm rested, I like push my legs and try to get some muscle and some strength while I can.
Yeah, for me on burnout is just...
Or I try to burn some fat when I go real fast.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is, I don't know.
So when I get burnt out, it's mostly because I've done too much for too long. So that's one of the things that we are making sure Katelyn doesn't do, is the too much part and the too long part too early. Because I think when I was doing my 70.3 training, I actually got to the distance 2 months before the actual...
Oh, you did?
So it was like, okay, now what? I know I can do it. So now what do I do? That's why I was saying we need to change up your weekday plan so that you don't get burnt out. Because yeah, it gets to be the same thing. And so what is it?
Well, I like these HIIT workouts.
Now we're 6 weeks out and you are able to do 2/3 of your half Ironman.
Yeah.
So the last part is the run, which is going to take a little while because we're going to make sure that you can do the distance and not get injured and not have all the stress on your body because you're running so much. So we'll trade it off with the cycling. So like next week, you're not going to be cycling 56 miles. We'll probably do half of that or at least 25 miles. And then you can do a long run. So your body's not getting beat up. And then we'll just go back and forth. And then our rest week, this was supposed to be a rest week, but I didn't put that in our plan. So we had to make some adjustments.
Yeah, I was kind of tired in the middle of the week.
So we just did half of what was on the
I just
the
wanted
workout
to go to work and come home and rest.
and watch Netflix.
And watch Netflix.
Because now we're watching the cycling Tour de France. What is it called?
Unchained.
Unchained. So we're watching that.
Yeah, all their crashes and the way they do things and
ride the races and their strategy. And that's a good thing for burnout too, is you get to watch other people. There's triathlon on YouTube, and you can watch pros and stuff, and they can talk about races, and that'll help with some motivation. You can watch some swimming videos and learn how to swim better, and that usually helps with your motivation because you can pick up a pointer or two just to get a little bit faster.
Yeah.
So,
and then this car kind of swerved in front of me today, and I said, "Whoa!" and John fell behind me.
Yeah, so
something like that.
We're about 52 miles in our 56-mile bike ride. So I guess we're getting off subject here.
You don't have to stay on subject. It's just potpourri.
It's potpourri. Okay, what to do in a bike crash? Because I crashed today. So I was riding behind Katelyn and I heard, whoa, whoa. And I kind of had my head down. And so I looked up. I was in my aero bars and I tried to jostle over to where my brakes were on my handlebars and trying to slow down, getting ready to stop because something was going on that I wasn't quite aware of. So apparently a car cut off Katelyn while we were on a 2-lane road, which means I don't know why they even came into her lane when in our lane, because there's 2 lanes and there wasn't anything. They weren't turning right or anything.
Maybe he just didn't like bikers. That's what I was thinking.
Could be. So Katelyn went, whoa. I hopped off my aero bars and I shifted my weight and I did it all kind of fast.
Oh, that's what you did.
Yes. And so I noticed I lost control of my bike and I was getting ready to fall on my right side. So I was getting ready to lower my shoulder. And while I was doing that, I had shifted my weight and I ended up, I think, flipping over to the left side because my left side was all scraped up on the road from road rash. And I did feel my head hit the cement or the road. So thankfully, my helmet did its job. It's all cracked up. It's all ruined, so I have to buy a new one. And I remember just laying there in the road going.
And I was ahead of John, so I was trying to stop, but I didn't want to stop quickly and wreck.
And crash herself.
Yeah.
She heard me. I was on the ground and I yelled her name because I remember the other time I crashed a long time ago with you. You just kept riding. So I was on the ground and I yelled your name. And then I slowly got up and I was just like, what is going on here? My bike was fine. I'm fine. I just have my forearm has pretty good scrapes on it and my shoulder and my left knee. But we got back on the bike and we finished the ride home. I don't have a concussion. I'm just a little sore. That's about it.
Yeah.
So no big whoop. Happens all the time. If you're going to ride your bike for any long distances, and part of it is you're tired, and so you're not going to make the best decisions all the time, like when you first start bike riding because you're tired.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, that's that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next question?
So we did the tri group,
No, we didn't do that.
so tri group or workout alone. I guess it depends. So like right now we kind of have a plan. I'm kind of enjoying my plan, like whatever, my workout
You
plan.
enjoy my workout plan?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Now that I can swim now. Yeah. You're doing a good job.
But we did that before when we were in Florida. When we lived in Pensacola, we were part of a group.
But yeah, the group is fun. It's just depends where you are in your training.
Yeah, we met.
I'm kind of hardcore right now. I don't want to wait for a group. I don't want to.
But you were wanting to be in a group. You
I
were
was wanting to
join.
be in a group, but I don't really want the group to throw me off my plan right now.
Yeah, well, what we did in our group was we met every Sunday morning. They were specific workouts that they had that would start small, starting after Memorial Day, and then all the way through September or October.
Yeah.
And they were getting you ready for their own group race that they had, which was also practice for the local Santa Rosa Triathlon. So that was the purpose of the group, and then they would train you along the way for different things, how to prepare your bikes, how to learn how to swim in the ocean, how to do a bunch of things, how to run, type of equipment to get, things that would help you with the heat, so things like that.
Yeah, it was fun.
So you would, they weren't
too clicky like some.
No. But they would meet every Sunday. And so the other days of the week, Katelyn and I would do our own workouts anyway. So you could still do that. But
Yeah.
our weekends right now are filled with the long rides.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if we're just going to do like little sprint triathlons, that's okay to join that group.
Yeah, that's okay to join that group. Here, I think the little groups, I think, will train all the way to the Ironman because we have Ironman Texas here. So I'm sure a lot of those people would do that. And maybe they would split you up into different things and have different coaches for that. But having a group I thought was fun. We got to meet people, talk to them. There was this guy who was always competing with me. He was always wanting to beat me, which was kind of funny. But so we learned a lot there. And it was a good group.
Yeah, I learned a lot. Basically, I learned a lot on the swimming.
Swimming in the ocean?
The fear of swimming in the ocean.
With the sharks?
That really helped. And like just the fear of, I'll have to share this. This might help, but just training in the ocean like every weekend, it was just like a race every weekend.
Yep.
So like by the time I got to my race, I didn't feel strong nerves because
you've already been doing it
like
week after week.
Yeah, so like if you're in school doing a test every week all the time, like when you're doing college, then I mean then a test is no big deal. So by the time I got to my race, it's just like, oh, it's just another training day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to the swims, they would get longer and longer. The runs would get longer and longer, and so would the bikes get longer and longer.
And then I did learn also on the bike, which was nice. I learned to bike ride in the rain on the wet. I had that fear too.
We got that twice.
Yeah, so that was nice. I got to train with all my fellow triathletes in the rain and saw how they all did it. Yeah. I learned a lot at that group.
Do you ever notice it never rained while we were running?
No. It's always on the bike.
Yeah. So I didn't get to practice that for when I did it in my Florida 70.3 because then I got blisters from my shoes from running in the rain.
From running. Oh. Yeah. So, I mean, groups are good because it helped me with a bunch of fears.
I also learned during that to bring my because I wear glasses, but when I do triathlons, I wear contacts,
Yeah.
that I need to bring my glasses with me and put it in my backpack. Because one time the sand got in my contacts and I had to pick them out and throw them away. So I was blind. Luckily it was during the run, but then I had my, I think you had to drive home because I didn't have my glasses.
Yeah.
Good thing I wasn't by myself. That would be terrible. Hey, what other things do we talk about during our potpourri? Yep. You have anything else? How about vitamins? We take vitamins.
Yeah, we take vitamins. Vitamins.
Yeah, we take multivitamins.
We take vitamin D3 and K2.
Yep. Yeah, D3. Vitamin D3 is really good. Good for you. So you should probably take that as a supplement. You just had a physical and your vitamin D was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm in tip-top shape.
Yeah, you're like a fine running motor vehicle.
Yeah.
You passed your smog test.
Yeah. Yeah, thyroid, A1C, my liver, everything, my heart's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I need to go. I usually don't go till October.
But my cholesterol is good.
Yeah.
It's low.
Yep. That's, you think that's part of because you work out? All of those?
Not all of those. I mean, it helps.
Uh-huh.
Definitely helps. I mean, I guess some of it could be hereditary.
My stomach thing's hereditary.
Yeah, I'm just a healthy human being.
Yeah. And all we need to do is lose weight a little bit.
Yeah.
But, it may not show on the scale right now still, but your clothes are looser.
Yeah, my clothes looser.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the scale. But the clothes are looser. My face is more defined. Losing fat on my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting some definition in your calves. I was looking at your calves when we were bike riding too. Not just your butt. As far as our website goes, we're still putting articles on there. I have a sweat rate calculator that I put on there. It's on the bottom of the page. Every page will have it.
Yeah, John's been telling us to go on the scale, weigh ourselves in the morning, and then we do our workout, do our drinks and stuff during the workout, and then you weigh yourself again. And then he does some kind of math.
Then I do some kind of math. Yeah, so it's on there. And so, yeah, you need your starting weight, your ending weight, and how many ounces you drank. And it'll tell you what your sweat rate is. So, like, even though, like, I know what my sweat rate is, I was still 3 pounds short, which is about 48 ounces of water that I still lost. You can lose your sweat and be okay and not be dehydrated as long as you're topped off before you go. So you can have making sure that you're hydrated and have a little bit of fuel. And then you can top off back after you're done. So I had 48 ounces, which is what, a super big gulp? So I can go get a super big gulp and I'll be good. That's 48 ounces.
That's 4 cups.
I don't know, whatever.
48 ounces?
Because it's by pound, so 16 ounces
that's
to
like
a pound.
6.
So
that's like 6 cups.
Is it?
Yeah, I did the math.
Okay.
48 divided by 8.
No, there's 8 ounces in a cup? Okay.
Yeah.
So I do it by pounds, 16 ounces in a pound.
Yeah.
So.
And then one more thing. We say addicted to triathlon. You don't have to be addicted. Addicted could be a bad thing. But addicted to triathlon is our way. It's a good thing. It's like addicted means you keep on going and going and going. Healthy, don't get burned out. Don't do it too much. Like take a break if you want,
Yeah, when I Google or use a search engine for addicted to triathlon, I get stuff as like are you addicted? Should you be? Do you need to see a professional?
Yeah.
Why I stopped being addicted?
Addicted, it's a you can make it a good thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like Addicted like to Triathlon, a bad thing, you ignore your family and
Yep.
and you do your workouts.
Yeah.
And then you come home and ignore them again. That's Addicted bad.
Yeah, that's one of the things about, like, if you're doing full Ironman training, just the volume and time you're doing training.
Yeah, like we did 4 hours today, right?
Right. But then we got the rest of the afternoon.
Right.
Tomorrow is a short day.
Yeah. So if you're
hour.
not doing it with your husband or wife or whatever, then you go do your workout in the morning while they're still sleeping and then come back and pay attention to them the rest of the day.
Or you could
And rest.
Or you could help them out like we did with you in your marathon training.
Yeah.
You would go running, and every 2 miles, we'd wait for you with water and a towel.
Yeah.
And make sure you were okay. And then we'd go drive 2 miles further and wait for you.
You're so nice.
So you can do stuff like that.
Yeah. Cheer them on, help them out.
Yes. One thing, if you are going to do a full Ironman, make sure your family's on board. They know what to expect.
Yeah.
And that you make time for them.
I mean, same with anything. Like if you're going to be an addicted golfer or addicted, I don't know.
Formula One racer.
Yeah. Or baseball player, football player, just try to balance your life.
Go to the gym and pick up basketball for 6 hours a day.
No.
Not for you?
No. Just go do your thing and then come home and pay attention to your family.
Good advice.
Yeah. Or your dogs.
Yeah, your dog's good.
Yeah. But if your dog sleeps all day, then you can just work out all day.
Yeah, I keep telling when we had a border collie, we should have done that. The dog splash and dash, that would have been so cool.
I know.
Which is you swim with your dog and then you run with your dog.
Yeah.
But we never did.
Sammy, he is blind.
You wouldn't know what's going on. But you can put flotation devices on them. So they can do that. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
All right.
It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
And we're done. And then we're going to go watch.
It's been fun and we're done.
And now we're going to watch Netflix.
Yes.
All right.
We're going to watch what do you call them?
The Tour de France.
The dudes that go up the hill.
Yeah.
Unchained.
It's really good.
And feel the pain.
Yeah. Today is the World Championships, but it's not till 11 o'clock for the triathlon, 70.3.
The World's, 70.3.
So we can't watch it.
Yeah.
So we'll watch it maybe
that
on
would
YouTube.
be fun to stay up all night and watch it.
Yeah, but you got to run in the morning. So. Okay. Well, thanks for listening.
All right.
Thanks.
See you guys. Signing out.
Stay addicted.
And try.